The federal government has approved a 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals to reduce the operational costs and alleviate the financial burden on patients. Hi, welcome to What's Happening, where we bring you the latest news from around the world. I am Francis Oti, and these are our top 10 stories countdown today. At number 10, Canada has abruptly ended a policy allowing visitor visa holders to apply for work permits within the country, sparking outrage, particularly among international students. The Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada (IRCC) cited concerns over the misuse of the policy and aimed to recalibrate the number of temporary residents. This move, part of a broader immigration reforms, has intensified protests as international students fear deportation, with up to 70,000 at risk. The government's recent restrictions, including a cap on student visas and tighter work permit rules, have further fueled tensions and uncertainty among foreign nationals. At number 9, the Kremlin has accused France of turning the criminal case against Telegram founder Pavel Durov into a politically motivated prosecution. Durov, a Russian-born French citizen, was arrested in Paris on charges related to failing to curb extremist content on Telegram, a platform popular in Russia. Despite French President Macron's denial of political motives, Russian officials have been quick to defend Durov, emphasizing their readiness to assist him. The Kremlin has vowed to closely monitor the situation as it unfolds. At number 8, Benin Republic head coach Ghanaian Rohr has announced a 25-man squad for the 2025 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Nigeria. The squad includes key players like Captain Steve Money and Jodel Dosu, who were instrumental in the Cheetahs' previous 2-1 victory over the Super Eagles. Veteran goalkeeper Saturnin Alawe and England-based defender Cedric Otonji also made the cut. The Cheetahs are set to face Nigeria at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium on September 7th, followed by a match against Libya 3 days later. At number 7, Dr. Abiodun Oluseyi, Rector of Ogun State Institute of Technology, reaffirmed the Polytechnic's commitment to manufacturing drones and air conditioners by year-end, despite funding challenges. Speaking at a surprise event marking his first year in office, Oluseyi called for support from corporate organizations and public-spirited individuals, emphasizing that higher education funding cannot rely solely on the government. He highlighted the institution's achievements, including 100% accreditation for 36 programs and ongoing efforts in robotics and agricultural initiatives. At number 6, the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) has seized 60 jumbo bags of Ghanaian loud, a potent strain of cannabis weighing 2,400 kg in Lagos. NDLEA Chairman Buba Marwa announced this while decorating 8 Marine Command officials with new ranks and commendation letters in Abuja. He added that they successfully arrested a suspect who is Ghanaian and impounded the exhibit boat powered by 3 outboard engines. Marwa urged the officers to maintain the momentum, protect the job's integrity, and be mindful of their actions, both on and off duty. At number 5, a recent study by the Observatory of Religious Freedom in Africa, ORFA, has revealed a staggering 55,910 civilian deaths in Nigeria between October 2019 and September 2023, with the Fulani ethnic militia, FEM, identified as a primary perpetrator. The violence, particularly concentrated in the north-central zone and southern Kaduna, has seen mass killings, abductions, and community devastation, largely unaddressed by security forces. The ORFA report highlighted the disproportionate targeting of Christian communities, raising urgent concerns over the Nigerian government's failure to effectively combat these ongoing human rights violations. At number 4, a recent report by the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, has revealed that loans to Nigeria's private sector soared by 33.69% to 75.48 trillion naira in July 2024, reflecting a sharp increase from 56.46 trillion naira in June 2023, despite the CBN's efforts to curb inflation. The country's money supply also hit an all-time high of 106.3 trillion naira, marking a 62.66% rise compared to the previous year. This growth comes amid CBN's tightening monetary policies, including raising the interest rate to 26.75% to combat the nation's 33.40% inflation rate. At number 3, in response to IPOB's alleged threats to attack the Imo State Secretariat, Police Commissioner CP Aboki Danjuma has deployed officers to strategic locations to prevent any potential assault. During a visit to the federal and state secretariats, CP Danjuma reassured civil servants of their safety, emphasizing the command's commitment to protecting them through enhanced security measures. The proactive steps taken by the police were praised by the state head of service, Raymond Uchoma, who noted that the strong security presence has boosted workers' confidence. At number 2, NLC President Joe Ajaero has reaffirmed the union's commitments to fighting for Nigerian workers' welfare, undeterred by recent allegations of terrorism financing. After being questioned by the Police Intelligence Response Team in Abuja, Ajaero returns to the Labour House, vowing to push for the swift implementation of the newly agreed 70,000 naira minimum wage. He emphasized that the NLC will continue to advocate for workers' rights and will not be distracted by external pressures. Ajaero also expressed gratitude for the solidarity shown by the union's leadership during this challenging time. Finally, at number 1, the federal government has approved the 50% electricity subsidy for public hospitals to reduce operational costs and alleviate the financial burden on patients. Minister of State for Health, Dr. Tunji Alausa, announced the initiative during a visit to the National Neuropsychiatric Hospital in Kaduna, where he also revealed plans to rename federal hospitals as specialist hospitals to broaden care delivery and reduce stigma. Alausa commissioned several projects, including electronic health records and solar-powered infrastructure, to enhance healthcare services. That's all for today. You can get the full stories on our website and follow us on all social media handles to join the conversation. See you next time on What's Happening.